Nelson Mandela will be remembered as a man who emerged from a tiny village to become a defining figure of our time. He was born on July 18, 1918, in a village called Mvezo. His mother named him Holy Sashla, meaning troublemaker, but later a schoolteacher renamed him Nelson. He moved to Johannesburg at the age of 23. Mandela became one of the nation's first black lawyers and joined the opposition African National Congress in the early 1940s, devoting himself then to peacefully ending apartheid. Then in 1960, 69 peaceful black demonstrators were killed by white South African police in the infamous Sharpeville massacre. Mandela came to believe that the only recourse then was violence.
There are many people who feel that it is useless and futile for us to continue talking peace and non-violence against a government whose reply is only savage attacks on an unarmed and defenseless people.
He was arrested in 1962 and later sentenced to life for sabotage and conspiracy. He served most of his time on Robben Island, the Alcatraz of South Africa. Fellow prisoner Mac Maharaj said Mandela never let his spirit die.
He worked on the premise that he would live to see the victory. He accepted that he may not live to see the victory, but he did not doubt that the freedom struggle would triumph.
Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years. Then, on February 11, 1990, at the age of 71, he walked free. CBS News correspondent Bob Simon covered his release.
The Mandela limousine was a beat-up Toyota. The motorcade had to change plans several times because the approaches to Cape Town were jammed.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu says prison made the man.
A fairly robust and aggressive young militant became a generous, understanding person.
I cherish the ideal of a new South Africa where all South Africans are equal.
In 1993, Mandela and the South African president who freed him, F.W. de Klerk, shared the Nobel Peace Prize. And a year after that, Mandela became South Africa's president.
Let there be justice for all. Let there be peace for all. Let there be work, bread, water, and salt for all. Let freedom reign. God bless Africa. I thank you.
Mandela chose to serve only one term. In the end, he came to personify struggle, a political prisoner who became president and saved his South African nation.
I mean, he could so very easily have led our country down the road of retribution and revenge, and we would have been up a creek.
Author Maya Angelou knew Mandela since 1960.
Nelson Mandela represents the best any of us can hope for. He was a great man, and I'm grateful the world is better for having him.
Mandela biographer John Carlin told us this evening it tells you all you need to know that Mandela will be mourned equally in South Africa by blacks and whites alike.